Hey humans, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be trying out a new foundation to me that came out, I want to say a couple of months ago, maybe. And it is this is one of the foundations I wish I never bought, but I bought it anyway because I'm terrible. I'm a terrible human being. But it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Impeccable Blurring Second Skin Matte Foundation. And I have it in the shade 7N. If y'all can see that, probably not because it's really bright. Here it is. I have it in shade 7N. Anyway, so if you're ready to see how this foundation plays out and what I pulled out from the vault, let's get started. This is going to be one of those videos where I'm just like, I'm very tired. It was the first day back from spring break, and these children were on one today. I got blood all over me today from a kid trying to fight somebody. Anyway, I'm going to go in with the Blur and Bond setting spray, Face Hack setting spray by Freck Beauty. I forgot. I gotta do my brows first. I gotta wax. Once again, I'm gonna get some out with a little spatula. Get a little bit out. Put it in the lid. Run my spoolie through it. And then brush my brows. That's what you're supposed to do. I didn't know that until I read things. But you know, it's just a suggestion. It's not like you must do that. No, because I be dipping in there with the spatula and smacking it on my brows and calling it a day like I just did. All right, next I'm gonna go in with a non-Anastasia brow pencil. This is a Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil in the shade number 5. All right, that's enough for now. Let's brush that bad boy through. That's as good as it's going to get, ladies and gentlemen. They don't match, but I don't care. All right, okay. I got my Topicals faded. What are these things called again? I should know, because I said I was going to use them every video that I do from now on. Topicals faded brightening eye masks. Oh, it feels so good under my eyes. It's so cooling. Oh, it's hot in my room. But anyway, let's get started. So my eyelids look a little ashy because I have eyeshadow primer on them. I'm using the Urban Decay. Oops, upside down. Using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion again. And I had to go into the vault, like 7-year-old vault. I know this might seem disgusting for some of y'all, but ma'am, sir, don't knock it till you try it. It still works wonders for me. But I had to go into the vault to pull out this palette. Can y'all see this? The Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. This is the color story of the palette. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I haven't used this palette in such a long time, but I'm gonna keep it safe. Going with a weird Morphe looking brush. I'm gonna go in to the shade Parallel because that's the only shade I can use right now. And Parallel is a brown. I'm gonna tap into this. And if I remember correctly, you need to tap off these products because my God, they collect a lot of dust. So I'm gonna go in and use that as my transition shade all over the lid. 535 brush. I'm going into the shade Satin, which is a terracotta burnt orange shade. Just gonna tap into that lightly and tap off the excess. And tap that here. Okay, that's on there. Now I want to go in with a weird color, like Osiris. No, let's go in with Obsidian. And I'm gonna take the fluffiest brush that I own, which is a NYX brush. Get one little tap of Obsidian. I remember how Obsidian works. You need just one little tap. And we're gonna go here to deepen this up in the corner. Okay, now I'm gonna try something because I don't know if it's going to work. I'm not quite sure. But I have, because Anastasia doesn't make it anymore, I have the NYX glitter primer. I'm gonna put this on the back of my hand, like such. Oh God, it's that kind of consistency. Why is it that color? I will never know. And I'm going to get my NYX 36 brush. It's not even a brush, it's like silicone wedge tips. And I'm going to pat this in place where I want. I'm gonna try to carve out something. I'm not the best at carving. I used to be, but you know, gotta try again. I'm gonna let that dry. And while it's drying, I'm gonna do this side of my face. And let's do Dimension. Dimension is this purple shade. Well, it's like a purpley shade here, right here. This is Dimension. But I'm gonna try it. Just add it to my eyeballs. This is my Morphe M421 brush. It's a flat brush that I could have used for carving, but I didn't. And we're gonna pack this onto my lid here. Ooh, hello, color. Oh yes, I like that. All right, cool. I'm gonna do the other side and then be back. Okay, I prepped my face with the Face Hack setting spray. This is the Freck Beauty Rich Bitch, excuse my language, but that's what it says, Rich Bitch Face Primer. Oh, Protect and Prime Serum. Well, that's nice. I'm gonna try it again because it didn't go well for me the last time I used it. But I figured since... Are we supposed to shake this up? Oh, you can't shake it up. Ew. Okay, we're gonna let that go on. Do one pump of that. This is one pump. So I'm gonna put this all over my face. Forgot it was slimy. Went over my lips. Yeah, it's very slimy. Forgot all about that. Okay. And now I like this primer. I guess whatever setting spray I used the first time with this, it just didn't go well. So I figured I'd use the Freck and the Freck together, Freck together to get this primer ready. So I'm gonna let the primer sit on my face for a little bit. And while that's sitting on my face, I'm gonna be doing some reading. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Impeccable Blurring Second Skin Foundation. It's a matte finish, okay. A medium to full coverage velvet matte foundation with a non-comedogenic formula that perfects skin with a blurring second skin finish up to 12 hours. Okay, free of parabens, blah, 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 blah. Medium to full, blah, 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 blah. Okay, all right, I gave it a shake. I'm gonna do one pump to see what it's like today. There it is, I hear it coming out. And it's resisting. We'll do 2 pumps. Okay, this might be my shade. This might be a shade for me. Y'all want to see my wig? Oh well, I don't care. Okay, yeah, this is definitely my shade. It's a little dark, but I'm pretty sure the next shade up is to be too light. And I think it oxidizes. Yeah, this oxidizes it to a darker color. Well, not oxidize it, it dries down to a darker color. But it looks nice. Color match is okay. And this will be great for the summer because I probably can't use it in the winter because I get really light in the winter. But this is a nice match. Oh, yes. Okay. All right, let's move on to concealer. I have Anastasia concealer, but I realized the concealer is too light. And I didn't know it was too light until I got it. So I have it in the shade 14 and the shade 18. It's looking a little light. So I'm gonna go in with my LYS DPN1 concealer first. Give it a little swirl action. And that's gonna go directly under my eyes here. It's back up here. Right there. Because that's my skin tone concealer. And then we'll go in with a brightening concealer after that. All right, this is the shade 18, Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer in the shade 18, which I think is a bit light. A bit is not the word. Yeah, a bit is not the word. Okay. And we'll use this to highlight just a little bit. And then we'll go in with 14 just to add a tad bit more brightness, like here. I don't have a a cream blush from Anastasia. I don't have a liquid blush, so I'm gonna go in with the LYS blush. This is in the shade, this is the High Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush in the shade Epic. Let's do the other side. I need a cream blush brush. That's what I need. All right, I think my concealer has dried down enough. All right, that's enough. All right, let's blend out this concealer. I'm going to be using my House Labs concealer brush. I need to clean it, but I'm cleaning it today. All right, I'm gonna blend this out and be back because I don't want my camera to get too high. All right, I'm gonna go in with some powders now. I don't have any Anastasia powders. I never have. I don't think I ever will. I'm going with some Charlotte Tilbury, Huda Beauty, and what is this? Urban Decay powder. I'm gonna go in with my pressed powder first. This is the all-nighter, waterproof setting powder. Going with the pressed powder first. The colorless pressed powder at that. Okay. And I'm only using the pressed powder like under my eyes for now. Oh god, look at all that creasing. I mean, it's not creasing, that's just my skin. All right, that's done. Then I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush, whatever this is. This is the powder, the pressed powder from Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Deep 4. I'll use this as an all over powder for now. Okay. It's gonna get rid of half the oil released up from my face. All right, I'm gonna set using that. Ooh, airbrushed. Okay, now I'm going with my loose powders. And I'm using all Huda Beauty powders for this loose powder stuff. All Huda Beauty. So I'm gonna go in with the shade. Now this is the old packaging. This is Kanafa. I don't really care for the old packaging because I don't like that sound. It sounds terrible. Tap off the excess, which is a lot of excess, and go under the eye. I'm gonna set my chin area. All right, that's just to tone down the yellow because it's a bit too much powder. All right, powdered my face. Now let's move on to powder products. All right, I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer. Now, I don't know if I can use this bronzer because, like, this is a darker shade, but the bronzer itself is a bit light. Warming up the face, because I just took all that color out of my face with the powder. All right, I'm gonna go in with my Patrick Ta For Contour 3 brush. Okay, now I'm gonna diffuse it with this brush because this looks quite bad. What was I thinking? Nothing. I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia, actually my Anastasia Beverly Hills blush trio that I've had forever. Boop 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 boop. The pretty blush. Powder highlighter. We're going to use the Rare Beauty highlighter in the shade Reveal. It's a coppery. There it is. Now we can see it on this side. I have a very textured face, so trying to see certain things, you're like, maybe not. This is what my face looks like so far. I'm okay with it. I guess I'm pretty sure it'll look a lot better when I spray things down. Okay, this is the final look using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Impeccable Blurring Second Skin Matte Foundation. I said it was too dark, but after powdering my face, adding setting spray and all the other found touches, I think it looks quite nice. I'm not returning this foundation. I'm sorry. My morals are all over the place, but I'm not going to return this foundation. It's a good foundation. The setting spray that I use, the LYS matte setting spray, this might replace my Patrick Star setting spray because that stuff be choking you out. But yes, this is the final look. This mascara, bottom lash mascara that I use, is Love the Lift mascara by Sephora. It's very crumbly, but if you use it the right way, it's not that crumbly. Like, you can be very, very careful or it'll just... But anyway, this is the final look. Hope you guys like it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye. Peace and blessings.